Autumn, between the Alps and the Apennines, is the most generous season for mushrooms. September rains, cool nights, and still mild days trigger fruiting in beech, chestnut, larch, and fir forests. Here you'll find a detailed overview of the types of mushrooms most typical of the Italian forests of these mountain ranges, with notes on ecology, habitat, and warnings. Remember that certain identification requires expertise and that mushrooms collected without knowledge should never be consumed. Mycological check at the ASL services or by qualified experts. Porcini, Boletus SL. The king of autumn actually has more sister species. Edible mushrooms, beech spruce porcini, hazelnut cap, white then yellow olive pores, pot-bellied stem with lattice end, grows in the Apennine beech forests and in Theobatine alpine. B. Pinophilus pine, brown chestnut cap often pruinose, Preferspino sylvestre, and mountain pine Alps. B. Brass bronze, dark and compact, love soaks and chestnuts, Apennines and warm pre-Alps. B. reticulatus, summer-autumn, clear below oak and chestnut. They are ectomycorrhizal, therefore tied to trees. Humid years produce scalar blooms from 700 to 1,800 mil. Be careful of red-pored boletes, Neoboletus caloboletus. Many are edible only after thorough cooking. Others are not recommended for beginners due to possible health problems. Chanterelles and trumpet mushrooms, Cantharellus craterellus, chanterelle food, chanterelle galetto, egg yellow, fruity smell, thick and decurrent folds gills, in alpine conifers and beech forests, excellent edible, Craterellus lutescens, chanterelle. And C. Trumpetiformis, elegant from the humid forest of coniferous. Craterellus cornucopioides, trumpet of the dead, black, undergrowth of beech and oak, excellent, dried. Good, milk capers, Lactarius, a lovely milkman, and Ocimana color, dogwoods, orange latex, underneath beans, reforested Alps and Apennine ridges, highly appreciated. L. We want sweet milk, in beech chestnut groves. Lecchini, Leccinum imlaria. A rough bed, birch, and similar, dark-dotted stem, brown cap, high-altitude birches, Alps. Imlaria badia, badius, yellow then olive pores, shiny brown cap, typical of coniferous acidic, pre-Alps and Alps. Dog's teeth, hydnum, to be repaid and H. Rufescens, sticks, with quills under the hat, fleshy, in beech forests, and deviating. Valuable edibles. Eggs and drumsticks. Amanita casaria, good egg, bright orange, yellow ring, white vulva, in oak chestnut groves warm, central and southern Apennines. To be recognized only in adulthood to avoid confusion with deadly amanitas. Macrolepiota procera, drumstick, tall, scaly cap, movable ring, in clearings and margins of the woods, nails and similar wood products. Armillaria malea SL on nails, tufts on stumps of broadleaf trees, edible only when well cooked and after preventive boiling. Easy confusion with dangerous species such as Galerina marginata, mortal. Pleurotus austriatus, chilblains, mumps, on the shelf beech poplar trees. Late autumn, early winter. Flammulina velutipes, winter honey fungus. Orange sticky cap, dark velvety stem, on willows, elms, poplars. Prataioli, Pioparelli, Russole agaricus campestris and similar, champignons. Pink, then chocolate flakes, pleasant smell. Non-confuse them with Amanita white slats, always white mortals. Cyclocybe aegurita, Pioparello, up poplar, willow, more in the Apennine plains and valleys. Russelasp. Large group, many good, EGR cyanoxantha. Other spicy digestible, typical of beech forests and oak trees. Laricini, Pineroli, and Tricholomus of conifers, a yellow pig, Pinerolo, and S. Grevillea, Laricino. Slimy cap, ring, luteus, underneath, beans and larches, alpine, fair edibility after peeling. Tricholoma sep. Some edible species, EGT portentis, others to avoid, complex group for experts. Sweet, Apennines, chestnuts, beech trees, oaks. In the chestnut groves in the Apennines, porcini mushrooms, Arius reticulatus, and ovale, in the warmer areas, thrive. Cantharellus, Hydnum, Russula, Clitopolis, Prunulus, Miller's wife, the smell of flower, but be careful of the clitocytotoxic whites. Mountain beech forests, they host large blooms of Porcini edulis, toothpicks, trumpets, Imlaria badia. Oak trees submontane damage, the pain is humming, love it, drumsticks. Dangerous species, not exhaustive. Amanita phalloides, A. virosa, A. verna, deadly scabies. White lamellae, vulva, ring. Amatox toxins lethal. Amanita pantherina, neurotoxica. Galerina marginata, on wood, mortal, can remind you of nails. Cortinarius orellanus and similar, insidious, late renal failure. Omphalodus olearius, olive mushroom, bioluminescente, poisonous, which can be confused with nails by laymen. Small Lepiota PSL cristata, toxic. In case of doubt, do not collect or taste. Smell, taste, and color changes are not enough for the non-expert. Hypogae, truffles, of autumn in the oak and hazelnut forests appear truffles. Tuber uncinatum, autumnal score zone. T. macrosporum. Further on, between late autumn and winter, T. melanosporum, precious black, in some Apennine areas. Harvesting is regulated and only possible with a license and dog. Collection ethics and standards, autumn 2025. Deer ventilated bin, knife and brush. Don't rake, do not destroy mycelia, leave specimens that are too young old. Respect the daily rates in Italy. The regulations are regional, municipal. Permits, calendars, typical 1-3 Clyde day limits, schedules. Always stay informed at the local authorities updated to 2025 before going out. In case of collection, please carry out the mycological check where available. In summary, the Alps and Apennines offer a mosaic of symbiotic and lignicolous fungi, from porcini of beech and conifer trees to chanterelles of acid soils, milk yolks of the pines, up to toothpicks, trumpets, and wood species. The richness is as great as the risks. The difference between a memorable dish and a serious poisoning lies in the certain identification and respect for the forest. Enjoy your hikes, keep your eyes peeled, and be careful.